public likely to be told to eat less meat and more wind farms. A planned Energy Secretary Ed Miliband has been ordered to come clean about plans for net zero carbon emissions, without delay. He pledged in January to reveal plans for a dramatic cut in the pollution linked to global warming, which is likely to involve a huge increase in onshore wind farms and solar power stations, and could mean forcing people to eat less meat. But he has now been reprimanded by the Commons Environmental Audit Committee, chaired by Labour MP Toby Perkins, which has written to Mr. Miliband complaining that he failed to keep his promise. Mr. Perkins said he had been forced to make his complaint public because of the long delay. Mr. Miliband is working on a carbon budget, which will be a legally binding limit on the amount of carbon emissions the UK produces between 2037 and 2042. The goal is to achieve net zero. The Climate Change Committee, which advises Mr. Miliband, said earlier this year that cutting emissions would involve a reduction in meat and dairy consumption. It said, "In our pathway, meat products will be mainly replaced by existing alternative protein products, some plant-based whole foods and, in the later years, novel alternative protein." It also said more taxes on flights were needed to curb the growth in aviation, and more homes would need heat pumps instead of boilers. Mr. Miliband told MPs in January that he would share his plans with them. But Mr. Perkins said, "In January, we were encouraged to hear the Secretary of State's warm words about Parliament's role in scrutinising plans for the 7th carbon budget. But those warm words have not yet translated to any form of detail. What, if anything, will ministers offer for scrutiny before Parliament is invited to agree? Our role must be more than a rubber stamp. We need to know exactly what the government intends to do to reduce emissions sufficiently by 2042. I therefore urge the Secretary of State to respond without delay."
Cuando tú no estás conmigo, ¿cómo gritarle a los vientos que me perteneces, que te necesito? ¿Cómo explicar la alegría cuando tú estás a mi lado? Yo sé que no hay en el mundo un amor más grande como el que me has dado. Te amo, amor, te amo, por siempre 1000 veces te amo. Y aunque no creo merecerte, doy gracias al cielo de haberte encontrado. Te amo, amor, te amo, por siempre 1000 veces te amo. Que Dios bendiga tus ojos, tu cara bonita, tu amor, tus encantos.